Hi everyone, my name is Robert Lawrence Valdez, a two-time cancer survivor, Hodgkins lymphoma, and a stem cell transplant survivor as well. Today is Thursday, July 2nd, and my quote today on my Instagram at LIFE4LIFENOW was Theme Thursday. And what I mean by that is we get to choose a theme of who we want to be. We could choose happy, joy, gratitude, sadness, depression, whatever we want. Hopefully the more positive though. So for me I chose to be happy and show gratitude. I woke up tired today, a little stressed out this morning, had a lot to do, but I had to push myself through the day to record this video, and nothing is scripted. This is all, it comes to me in the morning, afternoon, I have thoughts. I'll write little notes down, but none of this is scripted. So first, I want to say thank you to a few friends who have reached out to me, messaged me. I won't say their names because they may come after me, but you know who you are. A couple of friends messaged me and said, Robert, that really hit me hard. That resonated what you said. I can totally relate. And that's my goal. My goal is to at least, my videos may not relate to everyone. But if I can get through to at least 2, 3, 4 people, and they can share the video to somebody that they know that is battling cancer or is a cancer survivor, that's my goal. That brings me joy, because I really had nobody to do that for me. I was on YouTube a lot looking at videos when I was in the hospital, and there weren't many. Now there's a ton of videos out there, which is amazing. It's just so amazing to see a lot of people speaking their truth and telling their story. So the past couple days I talked about stress, acceptance, love, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, but I want to go into like another topic, and that is negative energy. Negative energy serves no purpose for me. When I was younger, I let it affect me. I had friends when I was younger who probably weren't the best people in my life. They were always negative. Complain, 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 complain. I had a friend who complained about everything. Oh, it's so hot outside. Oh, it's too cold outside. Oh, that's so expensive. And I would tell my friend, it's so expensive, then leave the store. What are you doing in that store? Because you know it's going to be expensive. It's too hot, then go inside. It's too cold, put a jacket on, go inside. For me, I'm not a person who complains. I look at life in every situation in 2 ways. If it's too hot, what can I do to cool down? I could go inside with the air conditioner. I can maybe go to somebody's house that has a pool, because I don't have a pool, but I can go to family's house and take a dip in the pool. If it's too cold, Robert, well then maybe you need to put a thicker jacket on, put a scarf, go in the house where it's warm. So there's 2 things that we can do about that. You complain, and it just brings more situations that are going to make you complain. So get rid of that way of thinking. And so I had a couple of friends when I was younger, 10 years ago, and I unfortunately, had to disconnect from those friends because it didn't do anything for me. And if it works for them to complain in life, then great, more power to them. But at the time that I was, just coming out of cancer for the first time, I just reevaluated my life and said, what do I accept in my life to bring me joy and happiness? And if there were people around me that just brought me down and were anchors, then I chose not to accept that and say, you know what? I love you, thank you for the memories, but I'm pretty much done. So again, complaining brings negative energy. It does nothing for the soul, nothing for the heart, nothing for the mind. And I'm not saying that we're not going to complain. I mean, of course, in life, nothing is perfect. I said yesterday in my video that we are all imperfect people. Nothing is perfect. But we're not going to like every situation. And I totally understand that. I totally get that. But it's what we choose to do in order to grow from that and say, Am I going to complain and say, oh, the food tastes bad, the food is salty, oh, that girl, look at her, she thinks she's too good? You know, that goes into the next topic of judgment, you know, judging. When we judge people, we're really just judging ourselves. You know, we have insecurities, and the best thing that, I mean, I'm insecure. I've had my insecurities. I have grown to be a person that has power and to know that I am imperfect. I'm imperfect. You know, I'm not trying to be perfect. When I was younger, maybe, but what is you know, what is perfection? So again, just, you know, the complaining, the negative energy, the acceptance. What do you choose to accept? What don't you want to accept? So again, how does it work for you to complain? When I first had cancer in 2010, I had to do 12 treatments of chemotherapy. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't complain, but I did not want to do it because of fear, because I knew it would be painful. I knew that I would lose my hair, lose my eyebrows, lose, you know, my mustache, my goatee. I didn't complain. I surrendered myself to God and to the universe. I trusted the process and said, you know, I'm on this journey, this path for a reason, so I'll just trust the process and see what it is I have to learn about it. So when I was doing chemotherapy, you know, I was in the hospital every other week for about 12 hours and doing chemo for 7 hours and getting poked, blood here, just lines, you know, coming out of my body, arms and my chest. I had a PICC line right here. So I chose not to complain, and I learned how to numb my mind from the physical pain. I love to travel, so what I did is I mentally took a vacation. For those 8 to 10 hours that I was in the hospital, I took a mental vacation. You know, I love to go to Hawaii. Maui is like my second home. So I put myself mentally in Maui, on the beach, listening to the waves, feeling the water on my feet, hearing the wind, feeling the wind. That helped me a lot. Learning how to mentally take that vacation that I needed while I was getting poked and chemicals were going into my body. I didn't complain. I chose to go the other route and go to the positive side. Mentally, I'm in Hawaii. Do what you need to do, doctors and nurses, to the body, but I'll be somewhere else. And I would vomit, throw up. It was not fun at all. It was not fun. So I learned to battle that, fight it, to be strong and not complain. You know, I chose to live for life now. I told myself, I told God, I'm not ready to die. I am not done with life. I love to travel. I love to dance. I love family. I love friends. I just like to be, I like being around people. So I wasn't done with life, which is why I chose to mentally fight it. It's so easy for us to want to give up. You know, we want to give up and come out of bed and say, oh, I'm tired. I don't feel good. So just by saying those words in the morning, you've already kind of predicted your day. By those words, I mean, the power of words is just, you know, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. We wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, my eyes, I don't feel good. I'm tired. My allergies, I'm puffy. But we have to push. We have to push. We get to push in order to survive and live our life. So again, I mean, I wish I could be on these videos for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but I don't want to make them too long. I just want to do little short stories. I get to watch these videos, and these are my notes, you know, that are helping me write my book. I have a lot of notes from the past, but these videos alone help me so much. If I can't get my message across to 1 million people, at least I can get it to 2, 3, 4, 5 people. You know, I know that there's a lot of people that have been affected from cancer. It's a horrible disease. To me, it's an embarrassment as to why there are no cures for it. There's no cures for it. And it's sad. You know, we spend billions of dollars in the industry out there, and there's nothing to cure it except for doing chemotherapy and a stem cell transplant. So again, I want to thank you for listening to this video. Today was about, you know, complaining, negative energy. Remove it. It does nothing. How is it working for you? It doesn't. It doesn't work for me. And again, we're not perfect. I get that. So we are going to have those situations in life where we want to say, oh my God, it's so damn hot outside. Well, then get inside, you know, have some water, cover your head. Like, we have options. That's the important thing. We have options. If it's too cold, we have options. If it's too expensive and you want that purse or that car, then what are your options? Figure a way, how can I make more money? I want that car. Rather than just saying it's too expensive. You know, that's a cop-out. That's easy. And that goes with everything in life. No excuses, no complaints, and if you're going to complain, then think of a solution and an option to bring you what you want. I did. I survived cancer twice. Could have complained, or I could have found an option and a solution, and I did. So I'm still here, 2-time cancer survivor with the stem cell transplant, and I chose to live for life now. So again, thank you so much. I hope this resonates with at least a couple of people. Please leave me comments and feedback. Go to my YouTube, Live for Life Now. Leave me comments and subscribe. Thank you so much. I love you, and I look forward to hearing your comments, and either negative or positive. You know, I want to hear from people. Thank you, and I love you. Have a great day.